Hello everyone and welcome to today's class. Today we're going to be doing a lunch crunch yoga flow. This is to give you a break, to allow you to move your body, to send your mind into relaxation, to take it off of the stresses of daily tasks, and to just take a few moments to yourself. When you're ready, get on your mat and we'll start in a cross-legged seat. Sit up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back. Soften the shoulders away from your ears and close down the eyes. Bring your hands to your knees with your palms facing down to notice how you feel and to better ground you. So take this moment to deepen your breath, allowing each inhale and exhale to grow a little bit longer and a little bit deeper. And with every breath, notice where you're at mentally and physically. Notice the sensation of your feet against the floor, your sit bones against the mat, your hands against your thighs. Notice where your mind is at. Allow anything that came before this to drift away from your mind for just a moment. And simply bring your attention to your breath. Bring your awareness to your body. All that matters is right here, right now. You made it here for yourself. Showing up is the hardest part of any practice, but you're here, you've made it, so allow yourself to completely be immersed into this practice for just a few minutes. When you're ready, softly flutter open the eyes and come up onto sit on your knees. Your feet are relaxed under you. Untuck your toes, just sitting comfortably up high. Come to stand on your knees. Take a deep inhale as you reach up high. And as you exhale, release your hands at your sides. Extend your right leg out long to the side here with your right toes pointing towards the long edge of your mat. Take a deep inhale, reach up high. And on your exhale, send that right arm down your right leg and your left arm up and over. Take a nice stretch, going as far as feels good for you, and then coming back up through center. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, plant your left fingertips to the mat. Extend your right arm up and over, and maybe even lift your right leg up high. Good. Drop that right leg, come back up through center. Inhale. Exhale. Soften over to the right and back up. Inhale here. Exhale to the left. Maybe lifting that right leg up high, reaching forward in this long line. Good. Inhale back up. Your right toes are back on the mat. And exhale, one more time each side, softening to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Good. Bend your right leg so that your heel comes in towards your glute. Grab hold of that foot and pull it in towards your glutes. Gaze towards your fingertips. Getting a nice stretch in the front thighs. Good. And then cartwheel those hands down. Come to sit back on your knees. And take a little cat and cow here. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Send the chest forward as well as the belly. And your gaze back. Good. Exhale, tuck everything under, grabbing hold of the knees. Pulling your chin in towards your chest. You might feel a nice stretch in the shoulders there. I know I just did. Inhale, scooping backwards. Exhale, sinking inwards. Give me one more just like that, following the pace of your breath. Wonderful, and then meet me back up in a neutral spine. Come to stand on the knees. Extend your left leg out long this time. The left toes pointing towards the long edge of the mat. You already know what you're doing here. Take a deep inhale, reach the arms up high. And on your exhale, send the left fingertips down that left leg, your right hand up and over. Good. Stretching as far as it feels good for you, and then back up through center. Take a deep inhale, and exhale. Right fingertips come to the mat. Left hand reaches up and over. Extend that left leg, hovering above the mat. Good. And then drop it down. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the right. Hover that left leg. Back through center. Inhale here. Exhale to the left. One more time each side. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the right. Good. Keep that left leg hovered. Bend that left knee and send your left heel towards your glute, pulling it in as far as it feels good for you. You don't want to feel any stress or tension in the muscles, just a nice stretch. Send your gaze towards your right fingertips. Good. And release. Come back to the knees. Sitting up tall. Come back to the breath for a moment. And as you sit here comfortably, start to shake the hands. Literally shaking off anything that didn't serve you so far today. And just letting it go. Close your eyes and imagine any of those negative thoughts or feelings or difficult situations literally stripping away from your body. Take a deep cleansing breath in. Bring your hands to your heart. Exhale out the mouth. Wonderful. Meet me up onto your hands and knees in a tabletop position. Your hands directly beneath each shoulder, your knees directly beneath each hip. Find a neutral spine here. Take a deep inhale, leaning into that left palm. Extend your right fingertips up high to the sky, opening up the chest. Good, and then thread it under. Sending the right fingertips through underneath the left arm, coming to rest on the temple of your right side of your face. Just taking a moment here to decongest, literally wringing out the body, ridding it of any toxins, mentally and physically. Take a few cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Press into that left palm, extend the right hand up high, and release it back down to the mat. Good. Left side, lean into that right hand, extend the left arm up high. Take a deep breath, and on your exhale, send the left fingertips through that right arm, and rest on the left side of your face. Gently twisting through the body, resting heavy against the mat. Take a few more breaths here. Wonderful. Lean into that right hand, extend the left hand up high, and release it back to the mat. Tuck the toes under and slowly find your way into your downward facing dog. Bend through the knees, extend that spine long, really reaching through the hands, claw through the fingertips. Walk your feet out just a little bit to widen your stance and pedal out the feet as you knit the lower ribs in towards the midline of the body. Wonderful, and then come to stillness. Bring your big toes to touch and come up high onto the toes so your heels are lifted off the ground, almost as if you're about to tip forward, and then sink your hips really heavy into the mat. Give me 2 more just like that. So coming up high on the toes, reaching the heels forward, and then dropping them heavy. Good. 1 more time just like that, clawing through the fingertips. Send those heels up high and drop them heavy. Good. Keeping those big toes touching. Extend your right leg up high, grounding through the left toes. And stack the hips here. So normally we like to keep our hips squared, but today we'll make an exception to open up the hips towards the right side of the body. As you bend that right knee, sending the right heel towards your glutes, getting a nice hip opening stretch. Maybe take a few circles here with the knee, going one way and then the other way. And then release it back down, switching sides. Drop the right heel heavy, extend the left leg up high, stack the hips, bend the knee. Get that nice stretch in the left hip, and maybe start to roll out the hip, rotating the knee in circles. Make sure to take both directions. And then slowly release your leg back down, lower down to your knees. Send your hips back onto your heels. And instead of reaching forward, trace the mat with your hands as you pull the fingertips all the way back towards your feet and rest your head heavy against the mat. Let go of any tension that you feel mentally or physically. Come back to the breath. Wonderful. And then slowly roll up to come to a seat, 1 vertebrae at a time, stacking the bones. Your head is the very last thing to straighten out. Amazing work. Take a moment to roll out the wrists. Just letting go of any tension, rolling the wrists one direction and then the other direction. This is especially helpful if you work at a desk or a computer or use your hands a lot for any type of work or projects that you do. Release your hands. Extend your right arm up high and your left arm out to the side. And from here, you're gonna bend your elbows, kind of making this little windmill shape, and then see if you can grab hold of the fingertips. It's okay if you can't. You're welcome to just place your hands flat on your back. Wherever you are, simply finding a stretch in your arms, in the triceps, and see if you can avoid that extension and opening of the chest by pulling the chest in towards the midline, keeping the core tight. You'll feel the stretch a lot better this way as well. Good, and then softly unwind the arms. Bring that left arm up high and bend both arms, coming to grab the hands if possible, but you're welcome to keep them flat against the back as well. Tuck your chin slightly here and engage that core, pulling everything in towards the midline as you stretch. Then when you're ready, slowly unravel the hands. Bring your hands together at your heart. And if you have the extra time, I invite you to pause this video, lie down on your back for just a couple minutes for Shavasana. But if you've got a lot going on today and you want to stay alert and awake and ready to jump back into your tasks, then stay up here seated with me, your hands together in prayer. Close down the eyes for a moment. And allow your mind to focus on this present moment, on your breath, before getting back to work or back to your family. Allow yourself to be right here, right now. Relax the face and the shoulders. And know that if any time today you feel like you need a moment to yourself, you can always close your eyes and just listen to your breath for a few moments, fully absorbing and paying attention to everything your breath sounds and feels like. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this helped you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Feel free to like and subscribe to this channel. I'll be posting classes every week, just like this one. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day filled with light and joy and mindfulness. And I will see you again on the mat very soon. Thank you so much. Namaste.